All right, so you wanna learn your pull-up. And you keep going on to these videos and you keep going through a bunch of these different drills that you're seeing, but you're still not getting there. Well, this is gonna be the only video that you need to watch. I'm gonna break down 6 different moves that are going to be game changers in order to help you finally conquer your pull-up. And I've helped over 500 women conquer their first pull-up, so I kind of know what I'm doing. But let's real quick just chat a little bit about pull-ups and why they're so important. Not only do they help to improve your posture, they also help to improve your grip strength. And grip strength is a measure of overall health. If you can hang onto a bar and you have really good grip strength, that means that you literally are going to live longer. But let me tell you why real quick. The reason you're going to live longer is because as we get older, the risk of us having a fatal fall increases dramatically. So if you have good grip strength, if you're about to fall and you have good grip, you're able to hold onto something and catch yourself. If you don't have good grip strength, that's when it can go not where you want it to go in the right direction. So in today's video, make sure you watch it to the end. We're gonna do 6 different moves. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do them to help you with your pull-up. And don't forget to join in on the free pull-up workshops that I have. And if you're looking for a full blueprint to finally conquer your pull-up, you can join my 6-week pull-up revolution program. So let's get started. I'm just gonna warm up a little bit because I'm literally gonna do this each move. So I don't want to just start without it. I like to warm up sometimes with a band. So I just kind of do this shoulder flossing up and over. And feel free to do these with me. So a lot of these moves I always see in different articles, to get your pull-up, and they don't fully explain them. So they look easy and then you might go to do them and you're like, I can't do this. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So that's why this video is gonna be really important for you, because I'm gonna walk through exactly how to do them correctly. And guess what? We're not doing assisted band pull-ups. I'm gonna show you a type of assisted band pull-up, but I'm gonna show you why the assisted band pull-ups probably aren't actually helping you. Not probably, they just aren't helping you. Let's open and close, open wide. I had to take a good amount of time this morning to get ready because my allergies were legit so bad that I'm like, I can't film anything. I can barely function myself. Awesome, so shoulders are nice and rolled out. So let's go through these 6 different moves. I'm gonna carry you with me. Coming into the hallway, you know what? We're gonna get a light. We're gonna get a light because this is just not. And a lot of people who do my pull-up program, they also have their pull-up bar in like interesting places. Mine's in my hallway. Let's see, does that work? All right. Actually, I might bring a light over here. All right, so move number 1, in order to help you get your pull-up, you need to start from literally the basics. You need to start from square one. In order to do a pull-up, you need to be able to hang on the bar, right? So your first step is to just learn how to actually hang, and I'm gonna show you the passive hang. So there's an active hang and there's a passive hang. The passive hang is where you're literally just allowing your body to completely drop and just kind of like hang on the bar. So you're just gonna literally come up, and you can try it with me. You're just gonna hang for as long as you can. And your thumbs can be over or under the bar. I feel like sometimes under the bar feels a little bit uncomfortable, so feel free to do either. There is no correct way. I know there's a lot of debates on that, but there's really no correct way. And you're just gonna allow yourself to hang here, and this is gonna help to decompress the spine, improve your posture, improve your grip strength. I always say that you should be able to hang for at least 30 seconds. And then you're gonna be one step closer to your pull-up. If you hop on the bar and you can only hang for 10 seconds, totally fine, but get yourself to work towards that 30-second goal, because that's gonna allow the pull-up to be much easier for you. You need to be able to hang on, literally, in order to get yourself up there for the pull-up. Number 2, we're gonna build off this piece. A huge piece of your pull-up is the bottom of the pull-up. That's the first initial kind of tug, right, to get yourself up there. And so doing scapular retractions or shoulder shrugs are really important, but I see so many people doing these incorrectly, so I'm gonna show you the right way to do them. This way you can actually get your pull-up faster. So you're gonna hump up onto the bar, hands are shoulder width apart. A lot of people will do their shrugs like this. Just kind of like shrug it up and down, and they're having like some kind of bend in the elbow. I want you to do these with your arms completely straight and really focus on retracting that scapula and bringing him down. So you're gonna basically start with your, your arms close to your ears, and it's gonna bring the arms away from the ears. And you can kind of be at a little bit of an angle, because when you do your pull-up, you're actually kind of coming up at an angle. So you don't want to be directly straight up and straight down. You can lean back a little bit so that you can get used to that idea of that I'm gonna wind up bending my elbows after this, but we're not bending them yet. Another thing people do is they do these too quickly. So I want you to do them really, really slow. So hop up onto your bar, feet out in front of you. You're gonna inhale, exhale, and you're gonna retract. My elbows are straight. I'm holding, and then I come down. And you will repeat that a few times. And you wanna get really comfortable with this motion. Again, you're kind of leaning back a little bit, and you're really allowing that scapula to retract. Okay, I'm going to say it in an accent now for no reason. So again, elbows need to be straight on that, and you need to make sure that when you do it, that you are holding at the top for like a 3, 2, 1 count, and then coming down. If you're just shrugging like this, that's not gonna help your pull up, okay? And again, if you're still having a hard time hanging on, these are just little steps and things that you can do in order to conquer your pull up. If you want the full blueprint to conquer your pull-up though, make sure you join my Pull-up Revolution program. We go through all different pieces like mobility, stability, and strength. These are just a few little nuggets of drills that can help you, but you need a blueprint to make it happen, right? Okay, next thing, we've got shrug lat pull downs. So I love lat pull downs. I know people are always like, use the lat pull down machine. And I get that. I like the banded lat pull downs. And I really like the single arm shrug lat pull downs because a big piece as to why people don't have their pull up is because they don't have the mind body connection in order to make it happen. The central nervous system connects the mind and the body. So your brain is literally sending a signal to this lat muscle to be like, hey, pull me up. But a lot of people don't have that yet. Okay, so this is gonna help with that. So you'll get onto your knees, arms up tall. And what I like people to do is they grab really high in the band, and I want you to tap your lat and really think about it, and you're gonna shrug first, and then you're gonna pull your elbow down and pretend like you're squishing something between your armpit. And tap the lat. Get your brain to be like, oh shit, I gotta use that muscle. Because again, our brain doesn't really use that muscle a lot, so it's not used to it. So tapping it, shrugging it, pulling it down. This is a great little hack in order to get the pull-up to be a reality. Pull it down, oh, squish the armpit. So it's basically your pull-up. We're only doing it with one arm, and then you can do it with the other arm as well. You can do this with both arms at the same time to do your shrug lat pull downs, but you won't be able to get that tapping effect. So I chose this one because I thought this was a much better use of your time than just the singular lat pull downs. Next one we've got is the flexed arm hang. Now this is really tough because you need to keep tension on the bar the entire time in order to get the pull up, right? So what people will do is they'll go to do these flexed arm hangs that we're gonna do right now, and they'll just drop down. It becomes really, really tough. So what I wanna encourage you to do is you can use a light assisted band, or you can put your foot on a chair in order to help you stay up there, but you don't wanna just like drop down. So let me show you what the flexed arm hang looks like. You're actually gonna start the flexed arm hang at the top of the bar. So you don't wanna actually jump up or anything. You wanna literally start at the top. Hands shoulder width apart. And when you do this, I want you to think about squishing something between your armpit again and breaking the bar in half, bringing your elbows down. And you should feel like you're like, oh, like just all the tension in the bar because you're about to break it, okay? And then when you're done, just step down on the chair. You don't need to come down. If you decide to lower, come down, do not jump down. I'd rather you save that for an eccentric, which we'll do after, to lower yourself down because that's gonna help you get the pull up faster. So come here, there's different types of flexed arm hangs. We're just gonna do one, like a halfway one. So you're gonna come up and you're gonna bring the elbows in and you're gonna bring the feet in front of you and you're gonna hold. And what I see a lot too is people will do these and they'll be like freaking swinging all over the place. Don't do that. Stop yourself from swinging. You can literally tap your foot on the side of your doorway if you're doing it on a doorway. So you can come here. Let's say you're swinging a lot. Stop yourself for a second and then hold, hold, hold. And your goal for that is to be able to also hold it for at least 30 seconds without dropping down. And again, do not just drop down from this, because if you just drop down from this, it's teaching you really bad habits for the pull-up. So I'd rather you just step down, like just step down here instead, okay? So hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Next one we have is the eccentric. And this is the one that I see all the time on these, articles about getting your pull-up and shit like that. Eccentrics are freaking hard. You'll see people doing them like, oh, I'm just going really, really slow. You want to go slow, especially at the bottom, But what a lot of people do is they'll come to the top. So you basically start at like a flex arm hang. They'll come to the top, they'll get to here, and then they'll just drop down, okay? That is super, super common. So I'm gonna show you what's better, okay, than just doing that. You wanna actually use the chair, I have a little stool here, to help you, to literally guide you when your foot down, because you wanna go slow, especially at the bottom, and you wanna hold that tension the entire time. You just dropping down like that is not gonna help you build the strength for the bottom piece of the pull-up, okay? And that's what everybody needs. If you're trying to get your first one, you're stuck. The bottom piece is what is holding you back. And that's why assisted bands do not work. If you go into the assisted band, it's gonna fling you up at that point and you're literally never gonna get it. So you need to make sure, especially at the bottom piece of this, you're not just dropping, that you are lowering down. So use the chair and don't think it's a cop out, okay? So what you'll do is you come to the top. Here, you probably don't want a spinny chair like this. This is probably like bad thing to start with. You're gonna start at the top, break the bar in half, lower, lower, lower. Let's say you get to here and you're like, shit, I'm gonna drop. You put your foot on the chair. See how my foot's on the chair right now? And you allow it to slowly guide you down so that you're still feeling tension the entire time and you're in control of it. Then you come all the way down and then you start over. You wanna even do it even slower than that, because again, that's gonna build that strength to pull, but you don't just wanna just drop down. So when you see those videos of people doing this, that's not it. Don't do it like that. And last one, we got assisted shrug pull-ups. So notice how I'm saying shrug pull-ups and not assisted pull-ups in general. I want you to take the band, okay? Take your band. You're gonna hop in. You're gonna put your hands shoulder width apart. You're gonna do that shrug that we learned from the steps before. Okay, so we're hanging. That's step one. Step two is that retraction. And then I want you to drive up. And I want you to use a band that is gonna make you work, okay? This band is gonna make you work. I don't want you using a band that you're just flinging up. I want one that you literally have to feel the as you go up. And again, it's the shrug pull-up. So put your foot in, around, feet in front, shrug, pull. And notice how this one too, I'm not even going all the way up because I'm trying to build that bottom strength of that pull-up so that I actually get it. Because what happens is you get dependent on the band, you take the band away, you go to try it, and you can't freaking nowhere. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, I want you to make sure you're strengthening that bottom piece so that you can actually make it a reality. So lots of great tips here for your pull-up, but you can watch all these free videos you want. If you don't go and do it, you're never gonna get it, which is why it's so important to follow a program. And grab my Pull-Up Revolution program. It's a 6-week program. We've got 3 different tracks, started from the bottom, halfway there, and all the way up, based to meet you where you're at. And all you gotta do is literally follow the program. Follow it, and you will get your pull-up. We literally guarantee it. So, hope this was a great little workshop-y type video for you all today. Let me know, what are your pull-up goals? Was this helpful? Is there something you've been working on particular? Or is one of these moves still just giving you a really, really hard time? I wanna be able to help you in all the best ways that I can so that you can finally make the pull-up a reality for